The theoretical minimum number of workstations for an assembly line is a really simple formula. Oh, you just divide the sum of the test times by the cycle time. With that formula, there's just one thing that you do need to look out for, and this question was designed to bring that out. Let's take a look at it. An assembly line must create one finished product every 2 minutes. First off, that is a useful piece of information because we remember that if an assembly line is finishing one product every 2 minutes, that means its cycle time is 2 minutes. Cycle time is both the budget of time that each workstation has to work on whatever it was given, and as a result, it is simultaneously the output rate of the production line, because think of the last workstation. If the last workstation is finishing up every 2 minutes, then a finished product is being created every 2 minutes. Oh, all right, so that's how we know that the cycle time here is 2 minutes, is from that statement. What else are we told about this line? The sum of the task times required to create the product is 200 seconds. Sigma for sum up, lowercase t for each one of those tasks. We don't know how many tasks there are in this problem, but we know that they add up to 200 seconds. So if you had to assemble one of these things, whatever it was by yourself, you know that it would take 200 seconds. Now, finally, we're working our way to the question, right? Simple formula. What is the theoretical minimum number of workstations for the assembly line? Simple formula, theoretical minimum, theoretical minimum number of workstations, or another way to symbolize that is N, capital N for a big count, but the theoretical minimum, right, is nothing more than the sum of the task times divided by the cycle time. That's the formula. So, you may have known that, right? Seen the two pieces that you need. Okay, fine. So that means, let's see, that the second thing here, right, that goes in the numerator, the 200, and then divided by 2. And so the answer is 100. And oh, whoa, no, wait a minute, the answer is not 100. Don't write that down. Okay? We have everything we need to compute this. It's actually just a simple ratio, but we have to be careful. This simple ratio, when you're using it, you're computing the theoretical minimum number of workstations. Be careful that the numerator and the denominator are each in the same unit, the same time unit. You can't write in your notes 200 divided by 2 because the 200's in seconds and the 2 is in minutes. So now what are you supposed to do? Just adjust one or the other. I'm looking at this and I think the easiest thing to do would be to adjust the cycle time. 2 minutes is how many seconds? Oh, let me think. 2 times 60, 120 seconds. Now fill out the formula. 200 seconds in the numerator, that's that, divided by 120 seconds in the denominator. Now it will come out right. That first comes out to, like on your calculator, 1.6667, 1 2/3. That's not the answer, but we're getting closer. Remember that we are stating a number of workstations. So when reporting the theoretical minimum number of workstations, you have to be reporting a whole number. I mean, how many workstations? Oh, we have to remember further too that with this particular formula, the theoretical minimum number of workstations always round up. The symbol for that is 2 brackets, but they only have a top, meaning it doesn't matter what's in the center here, always round up. Now this particular problem, we would have naturally rounded up anyway, but even if it had been something really small, like 1.027, we still would have rounded up. The theoretical minimum number of workstations, always bump it up, is 2 for this particular problem.